Well, for Michael Jordan, his legendary stature begins here at the University of North Carolina. Interestingly enough, when Michael came into college, he wasn't thought of as going to be the savior to North Carolina. North Carolina was already #1 team in the nation. So all of a sudden he comes into this talented team where he could develop and learn his skills and learn his craft. And I think that was the best thing for him. The game between North Carolina and Georgetown. This game is so important because you have 3 top 75 players playing in this game. Patrick Ewing was probably the premier player in college basketball, along with James Worthy. And now you're adding Michael Jordan to the mix. Michael became a focal point inside of the game that I don't know if Georgetown was aware of or was ready for. I think Michael Jordan hitting that game-winning shot propelled him into a great stratosphere of confidence. This is where he honed his skills to become the greatest basketball player that we've ever seen.
Well, New Orleans is buzzing tonight with the national championship in the Superdome.
Fans, welcome to the College Championship Game. Today's matchup, the Georgetown Hoyas and the North Carolina Tar Heels. For Georgetown, at power forward, standing 6'8", number 12, Harold McCray. For North Carolina, standing at point guard, at 6'3", number 32, Adam Barnett. For Georgetown, at shooting guard, at 6'3", number 14, Roy Duncan. For North Carolina, at the small forward position, at 6'6", number 51, Greg Bacon. For Georgetown, at the other forward position, at 6'6", number 31, John Nash. For North Carolina, the man in the middle, number 41, 6'9", 224-pound sophomore from Brooklyn, New York, Sam Perkins. For Georgetown at guard, number 21, 6'3", 170-pound senior from Gastonia, North Carolina, Eric Floyd. For North Carolina at guard, number 23, 6'5", 189-pound freshman from Wilmington, North Carolina, Michael Jordan. For Georgetown, the man in the middle, number 33, 7 feet, 220-pound freshman from Cambridge, Massachusetts, Pat Ewing. For North Carolina at forward, number 52, 6'9", 219-pound junior from Gastonia, North Carolina, James Worthy.
Let's do this.
Welcome, everyone, to the Dome here in New Orleans. It's the 1982 National Championship game. The Georgetown Hoyas facing off with the North Carolina Tar Heels. With Clark Kellogg, Coach Mike Fratello, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Mike, both of these teams featuring incredible freshmen.
For North Carolina, guard Michael Jordan has been fantastic, averaging about 13 points per game, shooting well over 50% from the field. Jordan is a big game player.
And for the Hoyas, Clark, the 7-foot freshman, Pat Ewing, leads the way.
And you know what, Kevin, defensively, I don't know if I've seen anybody better than Ewing. Controls the paint, protects the rim, then you can be assured that Pat Ewing is going to make it tough for Carolina to score the ball inside.
And even as a freshman, he will have an impact on this game.
Yeah, I agree.
In the Hoyas backcourt, Sleepy Floyd and Roy Duncan, with John Nash and Harold McRae at the forward. And star Pat Ewing is the 5. For UNC, it's Adam Barnett and Michael Jordan at the guard spots. At forward, Greg Bacon and All-American James Worthy. And Sam Perkins is the center.
These schools' talented freshmen, they will have a lot to say about who wins tonight.
It'll be the Tar Heels off the tip. Outside, Jordan. Lays it up and banks it in. Clark Ewing and Jordan. Incredible freshman talents in different ways.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, Ewing's MO is to dominate the inside defensively, rebounding and blocking shots, rim protecting, scoring near the hoop. Jordan is looking to get his by shooting and slashing. Play lockdown perimeter D. Boy, it's a joy to watch both of these guys play, and I can't wait to see them get after it.
I can't wait either. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Establishing his presence inside. Jordan drawing more contact here.
The Tar Heels shooting their first free throws of the game.
2 shots. Paul Brian Santos. Musta?
On the free throw, no good. Clark and Mike, as we know, 2 big rule differences between the college and NBA game. No three-point line in NCAA basketball.
Teka lang. Saan yung... Hindi ako sanay dun sa ano eh. Sa Switch kasi ako naglalaro na ito eh. Other controls. Jump shot. Saan?
And Clark, no shot clock as well.
Yeah, I think those rules, Kevin, favor teams that focus on the inside play. Guys like Pat Ewing. It also rewards those teams that are patient. Teams like UNC who are prone to play a delay game at times.
Perkins trying to break loose. A nice shot by Jordan.
While older players like James Worthy might be the leader of UNC, youngster Michael Jordan is the fire of the Tar Heels.
And how unique is it? We don't often see a freshman Mike starting in the national championship game. Jordan certainly a guy to keep an eye on. He's an incredible athlete and a tremendous competitor.
Nash outside. Here's Floyd. Second chance shot. And Ewing with the nice inside bucket.
Hard for North Carolina to contest this. Ewing uses his size to snatch the rebound and get a shot of his own.
Duncan against Jordan. Pass to Barnett. Jordan against Duncan. Perkins trying to break loose. Jordan can't get it to go.
Buwakaw si Jordan.
On offense, here are the Hoyas.
Ay,
Here's
kontado.
Floyd. A miss that time.
Nice D.
Jordan deciding where to go with it. James Worthy on the wing. Back to Jordan. Do not test Pat Ewing. Wow, try someone else.
The 7-footer Patrick Ewing in the mind of the Tar Heel shooters. You know, before this weekend, none of these guys have played in a dome. It's hard to shoot in these places.
Yeah, you know, I think sometimes, Mike, that's a tad overrated, but there is something to the fact that your depth perception is a little bit off. You can't really simulate what it's like in a dome. So I think you look for these teams to really attack and not settle for jump shots.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Jordan. For the finish, Michael Jordan, what a leaper.
Really impressive, smart basketball from a freshman. Jordan showing you good discretion with his shot.
And here are the Hoyas now. Nash outside. The pass to Ewing. Over Perkins.
Wala.
The Hoyas with another miss.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Jordan with it.
Panis
He's
ka,
picked up by
Ewing.
Ewing. No good from Jordan.
Gag.
Here's
Ay.
Duncan. And it's Perkins with the
Nagawa
rebound.
pa akong rebound. Rebound ka
And
na
so
yun.
Jordan will bring it up for North Carolina.
Well, this UNC team, they're known for their delay game. Without a shot clock, they'll hold the ball late, which in turn will shorten the games.
And you know, Mike, that style's worked extremely well for them this season. North Carolina has won 15 straight games and overall 31-2. That was an easy call on that shot.
Refs will call that one 10 out of 10 times.
The Hoyas shooting their first free throws here tonight. And that one misses. Green, he's checked in for the Hoyas. Weber comes in for Floyd.
Lali yan.
He hits the second from the line. North Carolina leading.
Uy. Walo.
And the dunk by Jordan.
Flying high, Jordan levitates.
Iwan niya eh.
Jordan's gone
Nakasalanan.
4-7 in field goal attempts tonight. 57%. And a dream deferred. The Tar Heels back once again in this championship game. For more, let's go to our championship sideline reporter, David Olden.
Thanks very much. When you think about North Carolina, they are seeking their first national title in 25 years. They've been so close so many times. 4 times they've been national runners-up, including last year. Sam Perkins and James Worthy are back from that team. They each said they learned a lot from last year's run in the tournament. Kevin?
Thank you, DA. And for the Tar Heels, Mike, tonight, the X factor might be a freshman.
This Michael Jordan kid is special. He lives
Special
for these
ikaw,
big moments.
kapapatalo.
Told me he wished he could have played last year. Might have been a different result.
Stage doesn't seem too big for him, does it, Mike?
Never. Something that makes Michael Jordan's performance even more impressive. He's only a freshman, and here he is in the starting 5 of the finals.
Bailey, he's checked in for the Hoyas.
Uy.
Here's Weber. Ewing, tip back
Puta
in
na
for
mo,
2.
Ewing.
It's all knotted up.
Nice work on the offensive boards.
Yeah, just getting the touch just right for that tip, and well timed. Fantastic play.
Yeah, it's easier said than done, but he did make it look effortless out there.
Boy, a mentally tough player. He's undersized at the 4, but really reads the floor well and finds ways to score.
Pass to Weber. Back to Nash. Passes it to Bailey.
Uy.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Up.
The Hoyas have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And the Tar Heels making a change here.
Nash.
McLaughlin's checked in.
Good morning.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Caldwell. Right side, Jordan.
Wala ka pang
Pass
ganyang
to
shot.
Caldwell. Jordan outside. And there's the pass to McLaughlin. The putback, and there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Great anticipation. Jordan with a huge board for the Tar Heels.
Jordan's gone 5 of 9 shooting from the floor. Pass to Weber. Back to Nash.
Uy. Sino pa ba ba?
Here's Bailey. Passes it to Nash. A very
Wait,
patient
dog.
possession. They're in no hurry.
I tell you what, that one felt like more than 2 points. Ewing shaking the floor, firing up his Hoya teammates.
And the Tar Heels call time here.
Looks like to me the
30
coach wants to
seconds.
talk things over and make some changes. Got to stay flexible
You know,
with the
Nash,
lineups.
Paul
These guys
Bryan.
know that. It's all about setting the team up for
morning.
success out there.
Barnett is checked in for North Carolina. And Georgetown also making a switch. Floyd's checked in for Weber.
Gago, iniwan.
Mike, when we take a look out on the court, so much talent out there right in front of us on the floor.
Kevin, there are at least 5 bona fide NBA players in this game. Ewing,
Lamig
Jordan,
ka.
Perkins, Floyd, Worthy. A star-studded championship game.
Yep, that one goes.
Nice pass. Floyd with an excellent feel for the game. Difficult to match up with defensively.
Michael Jordan on the wing. The rebound by the Hoyas.
Tremendous all-out defensive effort. Saved the bucket there.
And this is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Bale, wala naman
Miracle
3 points.
shot. If I'm coach, I'm definitely discouraging him from taking that again.
Outside, Jordan. Worthy trying to break free. Jordan can't get it to go. Hoyas leading by 4. Out to the wing. Here's Ewing. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
That's how you play big. Ewing just brushing off that contact. That's what you want to see out of your center.
To end the run. Tries again. And he makes good on the layup. Worthy's got his 2nd basket.
Playing in his final game at Georgetown, senior guard Eric Sleepy Floyd with just about 2,300 career points.
Ay,
Floyd is the all-time leader in college basketball history.
They don't hesitate when they get their opportunity to punch it inside.
Duncan, he's checked in for Nash. And Clark, the man they call Sleepy. Floyd is 6'3", and some kind of excitement for the Hoyas.
Love the way he plays with such flair
Tama
and
mo, Jordan.
enthusiasm and energy. He's the focal point of the Georgetown attack, and I really expect Sleepy Floyd to be a first-round draft pick in the upcoming NBA draft.
He is a dynamo for sure.
Yep.
The Hoyas shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And he comes up empty, missing the first of the 1-and-1. They can't stop Ewing around the bucket.
At just a shade under 7 feet tall, really hard to cover Ewing in space.
Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark.
Georgetown center Pat Ewing, the 7-foot freshman sensation, was born in Jamaica. Played lots of soccer and cricket as a youngster. His family moved to Boston for high school, and the rest is history.
Jordan. And the rebound goes to
wala
Duncan.
na naman.
And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Georgetown. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
Wala.
In his last game for the Hoyas, Sleepy Floyd is hoping to lead his school to a title.
Floyd let it go quickly that time. Didn't want to give the defense a chance to recover.
Timeout called the Tar Heels.
I guess coach isn't happy right now with the distribution of shots. And some of the shots we've been
Maleable
seeing,
tayo.
my goodness, they've been contested, difficult shots. And when they're not dropping, it's time to change the game plan.
Ngayon ko lang ito
You
nilaro
can't
sa
get too
PC.
focused on forcing things.
Sa Switch ko
They
kasi
need a
ito
better
ito
offensive
nila,
rhythm right now.
pati yung my career. Saka my GM.
And the Tar Heels making a change here.
let's go.
Perkins is checked in.
Ano ba si Jordan?
Tar
Nasa
Heels
loob pa rin.
trail by 10.
Danlamig
It's
eh.
Jordan on the wing.
Danlamig mo, boy. Yun.
No
Wala
good.
ka pa din.
Nice D from Duncan. And naturally, Coach, when the Ewings moved to Boston, Pat picked up the game of basketball.
Boy, did he ever. Becoming one of the most sought-after recruits ever.
Uy.
Pat visited a few schools, including North Carolina, but Ewing picked Georgetown.
I think you liked Big John Thompson, didn't you? Barnett passes to Jordan. He dishes it to Perkins.
Pasa kasi.
Jordan kicks to Perkins. Back to Jordan.
No post.
Left block shot on the way. It's hauled in by the Hoyas. Ewing's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
The conference freshman of the year, guard Michael Jordan, appears headed to slaughter.
Here's Bailey. Barnett covering. Back to Ewing. Pass to Bailey. The second effort. The shot by Floyd, no good.
Outstanding anticipation defensively, turning an easy shot into a very hard one.
Yeah, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Perkins, the pass to Jordan. Can they get it? And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 4 rebounds in this game. And young Michael Jordan, born in Brooklyn, Clark, he grew up in Wilmington, North Carolina.
And Kevin, it's well chronicled, but Jordan didn't make his varsity basketball team until he was a junior. It's an indication of how everybody's journey to development is different. Michael used that slight, though, as fuel, becoming a high school All-American. Michael Jordan, one to keep tabs on as his career progresses.
Well, Gastonia, North Carolina, a small town of less than 50,000 people, features 2 stars in tonight's title game. David Aldridge has more.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Now, James Worthy of North Carolina and Sleepy Floyd of Georgetown both hail from Gastonia. While they grew up going to church together, they went to rival high schools. Despite James being highly recruited and Floyd going under the radar, it was Sleepy's Hunter Hess High that got the better of James's Ashbrook in the 1977 state title game.
David, that is a great story and very interesting. Thank you very much. Hey, Mike, they say Gastonia, North Carolina, pretty much shut down tonight, all glued to the game.
You are correct. Everyone in that town is watching this game. Worthy with a chance to avenge the state title lost with a national title win.
Wouldn't that be something? There's the pass to Bacon. To stop the run. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Using the pump fake to win the mental game. A pretty clever move by Floyd.
The Tar Heels shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so he hits both. Hoyas leading by 14. Weber looking around. Inside. Here's Worthy. Free D that time from Nash. And so it's Patrick Ewing making highlights for the Georgetown Hoyas. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
And as dusk descends over the French Quarter here in New Orleans, Louisiana, we're ready to go with the second half. With Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, coming to you live from New Orleans, North Carolina, and Georgetown. Tonight, we'll crown a champion. Stolen away.
During this year's NCAA tournament, North Carolina is shooting over 75% in second halves. Some tremendous post-halftime play.
Hoyas leading by 12. We've got Jordan. Aiken is out there with Worthy. Then it's Barnett. And it's Perkins. And at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Art Graham. Here's Duncan. No good. Shot missing. Worthy with the defensive effort. In the tournament, Clark, the Tar Heels over 75% after the break. How have they shot it so well?
There are a number of factors, Kevin, but I think one of the primary ones is patience. UNC has that stall game, if you will. They're looking for the best shot, and they wait for the right shot. The experience of James Worthy, I think, helps them with that as well.
Helps them a lot.
Corner.
He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Jordan gets the hoop and one more coming up.
The Tar Heels shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Dulo, binuhot. Di pa kayo panalo, gago. Binubuhat mo na yun.
One shot.
Pwede ba umirit ng isa pa? Okay.
Free throw good, Jordan.
Born in Washington, D.C., John Thompson is the perfect head coach for Georgetown. Big John was a great player back in his day. Backed up Bill Russell for 2 years with the Boston Celtics.
How
Tayo
about that
natatali, mga
wonderful
ganyan-ganyan.
floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Jordan outside. Over Duncan. Worthy kicks to Perkins. Here's Jordan. And the shot is long. Big John Thompson patrolling the sidelines. Clark for the Hoyas. What makes him such a great coach?
Well, the players love, but they also respect him greatly. You marvel at what he's done at Georgetown. He's really built that program into a perennial power. Prior to his arrival in 1972, it was a perennial losing program. He's got the Hoyas right on the precipice of a championship tonight.
He does indeed. Here's Jordan. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. And the Hoyas making a change here. Davis is checked in.
Jordan, lalabas kita eh. Nagkakalat siya.
And it's the Hoyas with the ball. At one point, they led by 16.
In last year's title game in Philadelphia, North Carolina dropped it to Isaiah Thomas in Indiana, 63-50. A bitter pill for sure for these Tar Heels.
Duncan against Jordan.
Anis.
How big has Jordan been for North Carolina? Up to the 20-point mark, ready for the moment. Duncan outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah,
Make sure
illegal
that you're
fucking
stationary
screen,
and set when you're going to set a screen. Any kind of movement typically will draw the whistle.
Yeah, he made things easy for the ref right there. Clear offensive foul on the pick.
Jordan up top, covered by Duncan. And it's in there. Jordan's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Tar Heels. And North Carolina, Mike, dropping last year's NCAA championship game.
It's a huge motivating factor for their returners. Guys like James Worthy, Sam Perkins. They said that loss fueled them during off-season workouts.
Those are terrific college basketball players.
Foul, gago. Masyado aggressive.
Here's Floyd. Barnett covering. Pass to Nash.
Oy!
Mike, for each school, a chance to make some history tonight.
Georgetown looking for their first national title. UNC, they haven't won it all in 25 years.
A frustrating night for the Tar Heels, being forced into tough, bad shots by Georgetown. The Hoyas certainly playing championship defense right now.
The shot by Floyd, no good. Tar Heels trailed by 9. Here's Jordan. Goes back up, and it's good on the way.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Knocked away. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. He gets it in there. Now just a 5-point Hoyas lead.
Using his blazing speed, Jordan caps off the fast break.
In the matchup between the two outstanding freshmen, Mike, which you and I have looked so forward to tonight, a clear advantage so far for Michael Jordan.
He's getting the better of Pat Ewing. This is huge for North Carolina.
The Hoyas with the steal. They've racked up a few of those already.
Malak ka kasi. Ang ina ka din.
Nash left side. Here's Ewing. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got 3 assists tonight.
A rare jumper for Ewing. Pat normally operates within 5 feet.
Like when it comes to shooting, so far, so good for North Carolina in the second half.
They're executing their offense well. Getting great looks against a stiff Georgetown defense.
And the Hoyas with some changes. Green comes in for Davis, and it's Weber in for Floyd. Here's Nash. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Green draws the double. To the middle. The shot's good from Nash. And the Hoyas lead by 7.
Nice feed there, setting up his teammates perfectly for the bucket inside.
Jordan can't get it to go.
Again and again, Ewing owning the glass. A major factor tonight.
Passes it to Weber. Here's Nash. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Tell you what, if they're going to try to get back and even the score in this one, playing soft defense like that is not the recipe.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, there was a serious lack of rim protection on that play for sure.
And for a coach, there's nothing more demanding than allowing wide open looks at the rim.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Pass to Weber. Now here's Duncan. Now here's Ewing, covered by Perkins. Weber in the post. Adams on him. And Weber with the basket on the assist by Ewing.
Georgetown trying to get their first national title. This is a program that missed the NCAAs for 32 straight years. Just their second ever appearance in the Final Four. Use the pick, get space. Easy, smart basketball.
Hoyas leading by 7. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Noble effort to take the charge, but I don't think he was quite set there.
Yeah, you could see him still leaning just a bit. Tough foul to take.
Bacon, he's checked in for the Tar Heels. Barnett comes in for Adams. The Hoyas also changing it up. McCrae's checked in for Ewing. And Floyd subbed in for Weber. And unlike North Carolina, Georgetown was not considered a blue blood in college hoops.
Well, I tell you what, that changed though, Kevin, when John Thompson got hired 11 years ago.
It did.
Yeah, Georgetown was considered a small hoop school. Now, they are a premier program. A title would cement them amongst the nation's best.
Their recruiting has been terrific. And that misses, and no second shot coming to him this time.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
It's hauled in by the Hoyas.
Out of bounds.
At one point, they led by 16. Here's Jordan.
Another close one for North Carolina. They won their first game in the tournament by 2 points. Their largest margin of victory, just 10 points.
And Clark, we know that UNC has played in lots of big-time, tight tournament games. Is that an advantage?
I think it certainly helps, Kevin. You can't dismiss or discount that fact. The Tar Heels are comfortable and used to playing in close games. They have perfected late-game composure and execution.
Here's Jordan. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Hoyas leading by 9. A floater. Here's McCrae. Excellent defense from Worthy.
Showing great intensity around the rim there. It's part of why he's such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Jordan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Defense a little too amped up there. Jordan drawing the whistle.
And the free throw, no good. So he comes up empty, missing both. And so Green will bring it up for the Hoyas. They have a 9-point lead.
Greg Bacon at the line for 2.
Free throw good, Duncan. And so Duncan hits them both.
The defense keeps fouling him, and he's making them pay for it.
Jordan against Duncan. Green with the block. And the foul called on Michael Jordan.
Desperation na si Jordan.
That's his third foul in the game. We've got the double bonus situation in effect, so that sends him to the line for 2 free ones.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Tar Heels trail by 13. Great D that time from Green. Now the Hoyas with it. They're on a 14-6 run.
He came in with the aggressive mindset, but didn't quite know how to pull back.
Adams, he's checked in for Barnett. He throw good, Duncan. And so Duncan nails them both. Now the Tar Heels with it. Down by 15. Jordan against Duncan. Jordan passes to Worthy. Out to the right wing. Here's Jordan. Perkins trying to break loose. They get the rebound. Jordan outside. Goes up again. Cuts off the pass. The pass to Nash. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Hey, you better get a body on him and box him out.
Yeah, he makes him pay, you're right.
And unless you get a body on him, he's going to continue to do that.
Perkins trying to break loose. No good from Jordan.
And to me, they appear desperate to stop this cold streak right now. So far, nothing is working.
You can see the frustration is mounting, and because of this, their offense has been spun.
Found the crease, took advantage, and got it in close.
And adds to this lead. They're having their way.
Jordan kicks it over to Worthy. Trying to end the drought. Here's Perkins. He is hauled in by the Hoyas. Green's got 8 rebounds in this game. Hoyas leading by 19.
Sam Perkins at the line for 2.
Shot. Sleepy Floyd trying to convert early on because these free throws may serve to be the difference late in the game.
Monroe's checked in for North Carolina. And Georgetown also making a switch. Ewing's checked in.
Sino isa?
He hits both from the stripe. Timeout called the Tar Heels.
They're sending guys to the foul line way more than they should. You'd like to see better positioning defensively. You got to do your work early so you're not in position to foul.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Perhaps nerves, maybe frustration, but now is not the time for mistakes.
Yeah, control going to be the key here. That's the only way to get out of this thing.
Here's Floyd. Nash outside. And Bacon pulls it down. Bacon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jordan against Duncan. Shot to stop the run. Jordan's shot is off. Hoyas leading by 21. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and we're in the double bonus, so that means 2 shots at the line coming up.
For rebounds ng higher. Ulit natin, ulit.
These schools' talented freshmen, they will have a lot to say about who wins tonight.
And so off the tip, it's Georgetown. In the Hoyas backcourt, Sleepy Floyd and Roy Duncan, with John Nash and Harold McRae at the forwards. And star Pat Ewing is the 5. For UNC, it's Adam Barnett and Michael Jordan at the guard spots. At forward, Craig Bacon and All-American James Worthy. And Sam Perkins is the center. Clark, Ewing, and Jordan, incredible freshman talents in different ways.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, Ewing's MO is to dominate the inside defensively, rebounding and blocking shots, rim protecting, scoring near the hoop. Jordan is looking to get his by shooting and slashing. Play lockdown perimeter D. Boy, it's a joy to watch both of these guys play, and I can't wait to see them get after it.
I can't wait either. Now the pass to Barnett. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Tell you what, I love the energy that Michael Jordan plays with because his energy is infectious. It gives his team energy.
Clark and Mike, as we know, 2 big rule differences between the college and NBA game. No 3-point line in NCAA basketball. And Clark, no shot clock as well.
Yeah, I think those rules, Kevin, favor teams that focus on the inside play. Guys like Pat Ewing. It also rewards those teams that are patient. Teams like UNC who are prone to play a delay game at times. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's Floyd. Barnett covering. Nash outside. It's hauled in by the Tar Heels.
Well, they looked okay with him taking that shot from mid-range, and he didn't do anything to change their mind.
Down low. Here's Duncan. Good, and the assist goes to Nash.
Well, that's an easy, effortless make right at the rim.
Yeah, you know this. You usually get only looks like this in the layup line. The defense has to make it harder on him right there.
Right wing. Making the pass to Worthy. Here's Jordan. Back to Worthy. Extra emphasis from Worthy, looking to avenge that title loss last year.
You know, before this weekend, none of these guys have played in a dome. It's hard to shoot in these places, Clark.
Yeah, you know, I think sometimes, Mike, that's a tad overrated, but there is something to the fact that your depth perception is a little bit off. You can't really simulate what it's like in a dome. So I think you look for these teams to really attack and not settle for jump shots.
The rebound by Ewing. On offense, here are the Hoyas. And a dream deferred. The Tar Heels back once again in this championship game. For more, let's go to our championship sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. When you think about North Carolina, they are seeking their first national title in 25 years. They've been so close so many times. 4 times they were national runners-up, including last year. Sam Perkins and James Worthy are back from that team. They each said they learned a lot from last year's run in the tournament. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. And for the Tar Heels, Mike, tonight, the X Factor might be a freshman.
This Michael Jordan kid is special. He lives for these big moments. Told me he wished he could have played last year. Might have been a different result.
Stage doesn't seem too big for him, does it, Mike?
Never. Well, this UNC team, they're known for their delay game. Without a shot clock, they'll hold the ball late, which in turn will shorten the games.
And you know, Mike, that style's worked extremely well for them this season. North Carolina has won 15 straight games and overall 31-2.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Jordan. The shot misses. Great defense that time from Ewing. Jordan's gone 2 of 7 from the floor here. Here's Floyd. Worthy defending, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Taking advantage of the over-anxious D, Floyd draws a whistle here.
The Hoyas shooting their first free throws of this game. That's good from Floyd.
Sleepy Floyd trying to convert early on because these free throws may serve to be the difference late in the game.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Coach, they're ice cold on the offensive end.
Well, something has to change. Let's see how that early block from Ewing changes North Carolina's game plan. Pat is such a force.
And Green gets it to go. Timeout called. The Tar Heels.
Shooting too many blanks in this one to stay close.
Maybe try something different. Couldn't hurt at this point.
Tar Heels trailed by 5. Barnett passes to Jordan. Looking for Perkins. He gets it there. Will it go? Do not test Pat Ewing. Wow, try someone else.
The 7-footer Patrick Ewing in the mind of the Tar Heel shooters.
Nash the pass to Bailey. Rebound North Carolina. Perkins got 4 rebounds in this game. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Perkins. Jordan's got 8 points.
While older players like James Worthy might be the leader of UNC, youngster Michael Jordan is the fire of the Tar Heels.
And how unique is it? We don't often see a freshman, Mike, starting in the national championship game. Jordan's certainly a guy to keep an eye on. He's an incredible athlete and a tremendous competitor.
Weber, he's checked in for Floyd. Pass to Bailey. Green dishes to Weber. Shoots from the line. Kept alive. A second chance effort. Here's Green. Ewing trying to get open. Green, no luck. And so Jordan will bring it up for North Carolina. It's a 3-point game. That one, no good. Jordan's gone only 3 of 10 here from the floor. Nash with no one around. The Hoyas with another miss. Jordan inside. Working on Weber.
Establishing his presence inside. Jordan drawing more contact here.
The Tar Heels shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one misses. And he ends up missing both free throws.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
To the paint, here's Ewing. And a great assist by Weber as that one goes in. Ewing's got his 3rd basket of the night.
At just a shade under 7 feet tall, really hard to cover Ewing in space.
Back to Jordan. Rebounded by Bailey.
Playing in his final game at Georgetown, senior guard Eric Sleepy Floyd with just about 2,300 career points. Floyd is the all-time leader in Hoyas basketball history.
Here's Jordan. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Hoyas leading by 3. Pass to Nash. Here's Bailey. He dishes it to Weber. Shoots over Worthy. Misses off the right iron. And Clark, the man they call Sleepy. Floyd is 6'3", and some kind of excitement for the Hoyas.
Love the way he plays with such flair and enthusiasm and energy. He's the focal point of the Georgetown attack, and I really expect Sleepy Floyd to be a first-round draft pick in the upcoming NBA draft.
He is a dynamo for sure.
Yep.
Jordan's shot is off. Weber with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. rebound, North Carolina. Perkins got his 6th rebound on the night. Tar Heels trail by 3.
Georgetown center Pat Ewing, the 7-foot freshman sensation, was born in Jamaica. Played lots of soccer and cricket as a youngster. His family moved to Boston for high school, and the rest is history.
Hoyas leading by 3. Floyd passes to Green. And Bacon pulls it down. Bacon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And naturally, Coach, when the Ewings moved to Boston, Pat picked up the game of basketball.
Boy, did he ever. Becoming one of the most sought-after recruits ever. Pat visited a few schools, including North Carolina, but Ewing picked Georgetown.
Yeah, I think he liked Big John Thompson, didn't he? With the floater, that's in, and the Hoyas lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Barnett.
Perfect pass there, understanding how to set up his teammate.
Floyd passes to Nash. Pass to Floyd. And the pass to Duncan. No one near him. Offensive rebound. And another shot. Here's Green. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Mike, when we take a look out on the court, so much talent out there right in front of us on the floor.
Kevin, there are at least 5 bona fide NBA players in this game. Ewing, Jordan, Perkins, Floyd, Worthy. A star-studded championship game.
When we look back at this game, fouls could be the key. Already the single bonus on the
The
court.
Hoyas have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. Adams, he's checked in for Bacon. And Georgetown also making a switch. McCrae's checked in for Nash. Tar Heels trail by 5. Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right.
Rough quarter for him. Just hasn't been able to connect.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. Just got to stay with it.
Duncan. Second shot opportunity. They get it again. Here's Green. They shoot again. Misses off the left iron. And it's North Carolina's ball. And Michael Jordan is into double figure. The freshman wants the spotlight. You can tell.
Can't afford to hold anything back in these games, and Jordan definitely isn't.
The conference freshman of the year, guard Michael Jordan, appears headed to stardom.
And the shot no good from McCrae. And Adams has got the ball here for North Carolina. They trail by 3. Jordan can't get that one to fall. And young Michael Jordan, born in Brooklyn. Clark, he grew up in Wilmington, North Carolina.
And Kevin, it's well chronicled, but Jordan didn't make his varsity basketball team until he was a junior. It's an indication of how everybody's journey to development is different. Michael used that slight, though, as fuel, becoming a high school All-American. Michael Jordan, one to keep tabs on as his career progresses.
Flying high, Jordan levitates.
Here's Floyd. To the inside. Here's McCrae. Worthy with the rebound. 1:30 left in the first half. Jordan. Michael Jordan, what a leaper.
Goes up and Jordan makes a statement.
Assisted.
And here are the Hoyas now. Floyd passes to Davis. Kicks it to Duncan. Here's Floyd. Duncan outside. Pass to McCrae. Back to Duncan. It's tipped. Green with the ball. Now defended by Adams.
And an easy call for the officials there.
Yeah, don't argue that whistle. Pretty obvious.
The Hoyas have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And no problem there in the first free throw. 1-on-1 situation, so he'll get another. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 59 seconds left here in the first half. Jordan deciding where to go with it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
at the line.
I like that Jordan won't back away. He doesn't back off. Even against tough defense, he takes the shot.
Shot pa rin.
Second free throw, no good. Now the Hoyas with it. Here's Duncan. Ewing inside. Worthy defending. On the basket by Ewing.
Contested or not, they feel good whenever Ewing gets a shot off in the painted area.
Jordan against Duncan. Jordan's shot is off. Hoyas leading by 3. A shot by Duncan. Nobody around. They can't stop Ewing around the bucket.
Hard for North Carolina to contest this. Ewing uses his size to snatch the rebound and get a shot of his own.
Pass to Barnett. Perkins down low. He's against Ewing. Here's Jordan. He is hauled in by the Hoyas. The Hoyas have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And so the first one is good. He'll stay at the line for one more try. And he makes both free throws.
Ito na naman.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half of the game. Jordan with it. Now Green defending. And we finished one half.
Palitan yung ano na. Sa Twitter.
Half of basketball. Hoyas ahead. Finishing the quarter.
Ito lamang ay.
And as dusk descends over the French Quarter here in New Orleans, Louisiana, we're ready to go with the second half. With Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, coming to you live from New Orleans, North Carolina, and Georgetown. Tonight, we'll crown a champion. And so here now, North Carolina, 7-point differential.
During this year's NCAA tournament, North Carolina is shooting over 75% in second halves. Some tremendous post-halftime play.
Green with the block.
A frustrating night for the Tar Heels, being forced into tough, bad shots by Georgetown. The Hoyas certainly playing championship defense right now.
We've got Perkins. Barnett is out there with Jordan. Then there's Bacon. And it's Worthy in at the 4 shot. So that's the group out there for North Carolina.
You know, the way his shot went so wide, pretty obvious he got fouled.
Oh, yeah, plenty of contact there.
In the tournament, Clark, the Tar Heels over 75% after the break. How have they shot it so well?
There are a number of factors, Kevin, but I think one of the primary ones is patience. UNC has that stall game, if you will. They're looking for the best shot, and they wait for the right shot. The experience of James Worthy, I think, helps them with that as well.
Helps them a lot. The guy for Georgetown tonight, the sensational freshman, Patrick Ewing. For more, let's go over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Now, remember, Patrick Ewing almost went to North Carolina. Instead, he's powering the Hoyas to their first title game appearance since 1943. He's the most dominant defensive force in college basketball. 7-footer with incredible quickness, Ewing already has NBA GM salivating. Georgetown is very lucky that he picked the Hoyas for the Tar Heels. Guys?
Indeed, D.A., thank you very much. And Clark, I have to ask, have you ever seen a freshman like Patrick Ewing?
Kevin, in a word, no. Patrick controls the paint, dominates it, actually. Conference Defensive Player of the Year, over 3 block shots a game. He really is the epitome of a rim protector.
I don't know, Clark, how you attack him, huh? I mean, it's got to be an impossible chore.
Yeah, it really is, because he covers that paint up and he denies shots with authority.
Here's Floyd. Barnett covering. Mike, for each school, a chance to make some history tonight.
Georgetown looking for their first national title. UNC, they haven't won it all in 25 years.
Jordan. That one's not going to go. Great defense that time from Ewing.
Again and again, Ewing owning the glass. A major factor tonight.
And a bit of a shooting slump here. I mean, he can't seem to get anything going.
As a coach, this is when you want to draw up something that gets him an easy look at the rim, or at least a chance to go to the line. In this huge game, Michael Jordan is stepping into the spotlight.
Passes to Ewing. Perkins pulls it in. Perkins got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. They get it back, and that one drops for him. Now it's just a 3-point Hoyas lead.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens. They gave away a lot of needless fouls early on, and now they're facing the double bonus.
The Hoyas have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And no good on the 1-and-1.
In last year's title game in Philadelphia, North Carolina dropped it to Isaiah Thomas in Indiana, 63-50. A bitter pill for sure for these Tar Heels.
Here's Jordan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Patrick Ewing.
It's on Patrick Ewing.
2 shots.
And North Carolina, Mike, dropping last year's NCAA championship game.
It's a huge motivating factor for their returners. Guys like James Worthy, Sam Perkins. They said that loss fueled them during off-season workouts.
Those are terrific college basketball players. McCrae's checked in for the Hoyas. Duncan misses.
Boy, I love the aggressive defense he brings. You've got to respect and appreciate that.
This is why his guys love him. The effort he gives on the defensive end is awesome.
That's an excellent move inside, keeping pace here.
Michael Jordan.
He came in with the aggressive mindset, but didn't quite know how to pull back.
Adams, he's checked in for North Carolina.
Born in Washington, D.C., John Thompson is the perfect head coach for Georgetown. Big John was a great player back in his day. Backed up Bill Russell for 2 years with the Boston Celtics.
Big John Thompson patrolling the sidelines. Clark for the Hoyas. What makes him such a great coach?
Well, the players love, but they also respect him greatly. You marvel at what he's done at Georgetown. He's really built that program into a perennial power. Prior to his arrival in 1972, it was a perennial losing program. He's got the Hoyas right on the precipice of a championship tonight.
He does indeed. And a nice job at nailing the first one of the 1-and-1, so the chance now to make it 2. Bailey, he's checked in for Nash. So he gets them both. Tar Heels trail by 4. Jordan's shot is off. Here's Floyd. He has 5. And that one, good.
Nice pass. Floyd with an excellent feel for the game. Difficult to match up with defensively.
Here's Jordan. Here's Worthy. Hits the front of the rim and out. Hoyas leading by 6. The pass to Weber. Ewing trying to get open. Here's Bailey. Pass to Weber. Here's Floyd.
Uy!
Paul Caldwell taking 2 shots.
That's good from Floyd. And the Tar Heels making a change here. Monroe's checked in. Nash is checked in for the Hoyas. Duncan comes in for Weber. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for North Carolina. Trailing here by 8. Perkins trying to break loose. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Monroe. Jordan's got 19 points. Since the break, Clark, a great job by Georgetown defensively.
They're making things hard on the Tar Heels offense. No easy looks allowed so far.
Greg Bacon, first personal foul. Nash.
Adams, he's checked in for Monroe.
Substitution on the court.
And so he makes both from the line. And it's North Carolina's ball. 8-point game. Jordan kicks to Adams. Worthy, the pass to Jordan. Worthy trying to break free. Count it. 21 points in the game.
Don't underestimate Jordan just because he's a freshman. He plays with real determination out there.
Pass to Floyd. In his last game for the Hoyas, Sleepy Floyd is hoping to lead his school to a title.
Assisted by...
And if you give him space like that in the mid-range, he won't hesitate to let it fly.
Chalk up 2 there. And that's 23 points for Michael Jordan.
Wayne Adams.
Hoyas leading by 6. In the matchup between the two outstanding freshmen, Mike, which you and I have looked so forward to tonight, a clear advantage so far for Michael Jordan.
He's getting the better of Pat Ewing. This is huge for North Carolina.
Got a piece of it. Off with the layup. Here's Floyd. To the wing on the left. Duncan outside. Releases. They get it back. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Georgetown trying to get their first national title. This is a program that missed the NCAAs for 32 straight years. Just their second ever appearance in the Final Four.
And here's Duncan. Passes it to McCray. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Adams. That's in there. Perkins with the assist. Adams has got his first 2 points. And unlike North Carolina, Georgetown was not considered a blue blood in college hoops.
No, I tell you what, that changed though, Kevin, when John Thompson got hired 11 years ago.
It did.
Yeah, Georgetown was considered a small hoop school. Now, they are a premier program. A title would cement them amongst the nation's best.
Their recruiting has been terrific. Here's Floyd. Adams defending. Duncan scanning the floor. Here's Floyd. The pass to McCray. Back to Nash. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. And the Hoyas lead by 6.
Another close one for North Carolina. They won their first game in the tournament by 2 points. Their largest margin of victory, just 10 points.
And this is how you capitalize down the stretch. I mean, the coaching staff has got to be pleased with that.
And the game isn't over yet, but that was huge. Let's see if they're able to close it out.
Looking like Moses Malone out there, just dominating the glass.
He's going all out on the glass. Every time a shot goes up, he's getting the positioning he wants and hauling in the rebounds.
Hey, Clark, we know that UNC has played in lots of big-time, tight tournament games. Is that an advantage?
I think it certainly helps, Kevin. You can't dismiss or discount that fact. The Tar Heels are comfortable and used to playing in close games. They have perfected late-game composure and execution.
Over to the wing. Here's McCray. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And so here now, North Carolina. Trailing by 2 to the paint. The steal. Here's Duncan. That one drops for him.
With the game in the balance, can't ask for a better look than that.
Duncan against Jordan. Great defense that time from Ewing.
This is what happens to streaky shooters. He couldn't miss in the first half, and now he can't buy one.
Stolen by Worthy. Here's Jordan.
This Jordan kid, I'll tell you what, plays much older than his age. He is absolutely a cool, composed young man.
Floyd passes to Nash. Inside. Floyd, good.
What a bucket from Sleepy Floyd. Very well could be a turning point in this championship for Georgetown.
Timeout called, the Tar Heels.
Hey, they've just committed too many fouls. While you don't want to give up easy shots, you also don't want to give away points by fouling. It's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Michael Jordan on the wing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Jordan.
Unfazed by the moment. He delivers when his team needs it the most.
Pass to Floyd. Back to Nash.
Nash at the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Nash. Here's Adams. Michael Jordan on the wing, covered by Duncan. Perkins against Ewing.
Illegal defense. Georgetown ball.
Adams right side. Jordan passes to Worthy. Good. And it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got his 7th assist in the game. Here's Floyd. Adams defending. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
What pressure. I know it's the finals, but Ewing shrugging it off, and Georgetown knows they can count on him to deliver.
And yes, it's good.
Huge play by Worthy. He's so versatile at the offensive end.
Worthy's gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6. Duncan, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
I bet Coach loves to see this. Attacking the interior for a safer shot.
Here's Jordan. Second chance shot. Worthy, no good.
He did everything in his power to make that a difficult shot.
Yeah, great contest. You know, this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result. They've got to get points in bunches and in a hurry.
Yeah, and a lot. It would be very difficult for them to get back into this one.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. And both free throws good for Jordan.
Well, that time he made the most of that trip to the line and cuts the deficit.
Wayne Adams at the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. In both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
And a missed layup.
What a nice job tonight rebounding he's done. And no issues fighting it out against the big guys down low.
So they foul intentionally.
4th personal foul.
It's the first. That makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And Adams has got the ball here for North Carolina. On the wing, Worthy. He kicks it to Jordan. Over Duncan. And North Carolina with another miss. One more shot might be all it takes here.
Exactly. That might be the final nail, so to speak.
At the line for 2.
And the free throw, no good. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 9.
He might not have made them all, but I tell you what, he made enough of them to put this one out of reach.
Here's Jordan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jordan's got 31.
Nice dribble move by Jordan. He handles the ball like a point guard.
Reach in foul. Wayne Adams. Third personal foul. Wayne Adams taking 2 shots.
And that one missing.
On the court.
And the second of 2 is good. That stretches their lead to 8. We've got 13 seconds left in the second half of basketball. Jordan outside. Plays it up off the glass.
There's something about this young man's demeanor, his comportment. I feel like we're going to be seeing this for a long, long time.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Michael
He
Jordan.
drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Substitution on the court.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. And for the first time in school history, Mike, the Hoyas are national champions. Coach John Thompson has his title.
You just feel great for Big John, his players, guys like Sleepy Floyd in his final game at Georgetown, going out a champion.
And for North Carolina, Clark, once again, so close.
But with guys like Michael Jordan, Sam Perkins, they'll be back.
Yeah, they're loaded.
The first time I ever saw Michael Jordan was in 1981 at the McDonald's All-American game in Wichita, Kansas. As soon as I saw him on the court, he was different. Every practice session was like Game 7. And he did that relentlessly every single session. Okay, he's dominating us. He's the best player in the gym by far. We see this. But can he do it against NBA players at that next level? 1984 Olympic team, we went on somewhat of an NBA tour against NBA All-Stars to prepare for the Olympics in LA. All the stars showed up. Larry Bird, Isaiah Thomas, Kevin McHale. The best player on the court was Michael Jordan, this junior from the University of North Carolina. And I think ultimately, it was the preview of the greatest player of all time coming on the scene.
Okay. Nalabas ka ba?
A terrific aerial view of the Hoosier Dome here in Indianapolis, where we are moments away from tip-off.
Fans to the exhibition matchup. The starting lineup for Team USA. A 6'1" sophomore from Washington, D.C. and Duke University, number 24, Pete Reynolds. A 6'4" senior from Barberton, Ohio, at the University of Arkansas, number 8, Brooke Grant. A 6'9" senior from Brandon, Florida, and Vanderbilt University, number 18, Jeff Turner. A 6'7" sophomore from Brantley, Alabama, and Auburn University, number 45, Chuck Person. A A 7-foot junior from Cambridge, Massachusetts and Georgetown University. Number 6, Patrick Ewing. A 6'1" freshman from Newcastle, Indiana. He plays at Indiana University. Number 4, Steve Alford. A 6'5" junior from Wilmington, North Carolina. Number 9, Michael Jordan. A 6'6" junior from Brooklyn, New York and St. John's University. Number 13, Chris Mullen. A 6'9" sophomore from Tulsa, Oklahoma and the University of Oklahoma. Number 12, Wayman Tisdale. A 6'9" senior from Latham, New York and the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Number 14, Sam Perkins.
Welcome, everyone. Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello and David Aldridge on the sideline. Mike, the crowd is buzzing as we get ready to see Team USA going head-to-head with a team of NBA stars.
You could understand the excitement in this building. And it's easy to see why some of the best collegiate athletes in the nation on Team USA, while the NBA stars squad is just stacked up with their top-tier talent.
Now, this game, Clark, only an exhibition contest, but the fans, my goodness, they seem pretty invested already.
And I can see why, Kevin. What a sight to behold. I mean, this might even be a once-in-a-lifetime assemblage of talent. That goes for both of these teams. I mean, you don't often get a chance to see this many big-name players on one court.
I am so glad you and I are here to see it. Out there for Team USA, we've got Steve Alford and Michael Jordan at the 1 and 2. Then Chris Mullen at the small forward. Wayman Tisdale at power forward. Down low, it's Sam Perkins. And out there for the NBA stars, Isaiah Thomas is running things at the point, with Jim Paxson and Mark Aguirre at the 2 and 3. And then it's teammates Larry Bird and Robert Parrish filling out the front court.
We know this game doesn't go on anybody's record, but you can tell these players aren't about to come out here and just make each other look good. I think that speaks to the quality of the players on these two squads. These are all true competitors. Normally, he knocks that down. The defense got a gift.
Jordan passes to Alford. Back to Jordan. Kicks it out to Mullen. Here's Tisdale. Defended by Bird. Here's Jordan. A steal by Isaiah Thomas, showing off.
Talaga tong pusang to. Excuse.
His defensive talents and unfamiliar opponents tonight. That adds some intrigue as we go to David Aldridge for more.
At the line.
Thanks very much. Now, both squads are excited to check out their future competition. For USA, they can't wait to test themselves against the likes of Larry Bird, and the NBA stars are very curious to see what Michael Jordan and Patrick Ewing can do. They know they're dealing with potential rivals in their professional careers in this one. Back to you.
Good stuff, David. Thank you. Mike, I think we expected that might be the case.
A terrific chance to do some feeling out. And it's really no shock to hear the NBA vets want a closer look at these young incoming talents.
They've got to be curious, right? My goodness.
They hear about them all year.
Right. Fires from 14. Poke loose. And they're pushing it up. Here's Aguirre, and a dunk by Aguirre.
For a natural scorer like Aguirre, those fast break points are like candy.
Clark, there's so much to be excited about watching this unique matchup. But the biggest question is the most obvious one, and that's who's going to win this game?
Look, I don't want to be a guy that fudges on picks, but it could go either way, Kevin. I mean, Team USA has a lot of hungry and ambitious young talents, but don't expect the NBA stars just to show up and roll over. I think they also want to win this thing.
They got a lot of pride, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Not a fast start for Team USA. 6-point game. Jordan passes to Alford. Fires from 14. Back to Jordan. Looking for Perkins. He gets it there. Alford passes to Tisdale. He dishes it to Mullen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
It's not that hard to spot an illegal screen.
Most of the time, an easy call for the officials.
Quick start for the NBA stars in this one. One guy we're going to keep a close eye on tonight, Mike, and this one is Michael Jordan out of North Carolina with a ton of promise.
And everyone wants to see how he measures up against real pros. No better time to get a sense of what he might be capable of in the NBA.
And so here are the stars. 6-point lead. Mullen against Aguirre. Puts the move on. Offensively, it's all NBA stars right now, putting together a very nice run.
He certainly is not the tallest forward in the league, but Aguirre carves out space in there, knows how to use that ample lower body, and he's highly skilled.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Jordan. Here he goes. Michael Jordan attacking right away, looking to get something going here.
You know, one of the major offensive weapons out there for Team USA is Michael Jordan. He plays and scores at a very, very high level and could maybe give some of these NBA stars a run for their money. We know he's competitive, and he's certainly going to try to prove a little something out there, that's for sure.
Well, Jordan is also special because he's fun to watch. Once he takes that first step to go on the attack, you can't take your eyes off of him. He's a remarkable young talent.
Pass to Perkins. Back to Jordan. Parrish grabs the board. And here are the stars. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Offensive rebound. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, they had a plan coming into this one, and they have executed on it perfectly.
Yeah, getting out ahead early on by stifling the competition on both ends of the floor.
Here's Jordan. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Jordan's got a lot of flash to his game. A terrific guard, loves getting tricky with his ball handling and creating shots for himself.
Paxson against Jordan. It's stolen by Mullen.
Right away, you're impressed by the play of Team USA. This squad may be built from amateur pieces, but all of these guys are at or close to a true NBA skill level.
Mike, I don't think there's any question about it. Some of these guys are definitely going to leave the summer games headed to the league. So you do expect them to be playing at close to a pro level even now. But I have to agree with you, this just isn't some scrappy university team we're looking at.
And the Stars now going with a whole new group out there. Team USA also making some changes. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Perkins. Turner comes in for Tisdale. And Person subbed in for Mullen. And so Jordan will bring it up for Team USA. Trailing here by 8.
Always looking to drive in attack mode constantly. When the D gives him a lane, he tears them up.
Now the pass to Whitman. Here's Reed. And once again off the mark by the Stars. Michael Jordan on the wing. Guarded by Reed. And the ball out of play. The Stars will have it. Here is Seasting.
Both teams here are dealing with unfamiliar lineups, playing with guys they usually play against. It'll be interesting to see how they adapt to best fit that.
Well, Mike, to me, it simply looks like a glorified high-level playground game. I mean, you got to make adjustments on the fly, adapt to one another. For Team USA and the NBA Stars, that's going to be the case. If something isn't working, the coach just has to be adaptable.
Jordan drives in.
Relentless effort from Jordan on the drive. Encounters the foul, but still gets a shot.
Team USA have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far. Free throw good, Jordan. And both free throws good for Jordan.
What separates Jordan from others, in my mind, is his singular focus. Nothing comes between him and the ultimate goal of winning the game.
Here's Reed. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Here's Jordan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jordan's got 12 in the game.
And Jordan is simply amazing at finishing through contact. Doesn't matter what you throw at him or who, he finds a way to score.
Something that's really making this game special is this crowd. I'm told it's over 60,000 people who packed in here to see Team USA take on the NBA Stars.
Alford, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Such a savvy distributor. Jordan's court awareness and understanding for when his guys are open is impressive.
And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. 60,000 people. I mean, that's enormous. For a rare look, Clark, at so many amazing players.
And Kevin, it's not surprising at all that many are salivating for this matchup. And I'm sure there are plenty of you folks at home who couldn't be here in person, but you're making just as much noise as these fans are in the building.
And now we can enjoy it together. Me, Mike, Clark, and all of you. Thomas, that's good. Mike, we're pretty far into this game. How do you like what you've seen so far of Michael Jordan?
I gotta say, I'm impressed. He's playing against some of the country's best pros and making a real impact out there.
What a talent.
You know, this is why Jordan is such an effective scorer. Picks his spots really well inside.
Bird finds Thomas. Back to Bird. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Stars have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Sounds out.
The versatility of Bird is really special, especially how he scores and distributes the ball in different ways.
Aguirre's checked in for McHale. Tisdale, he's checked in for Team USA.
And he's been locked in from the line, proving he's someone that you don't want to foul.
Here's Jordan. Here's Conkamp. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. We're pretty far along in the first half now. And Clark, it's the NBA stars who have the advantage on the scoreboard, as we can see.
Showing us they came ready to win this thing. Not allowing Team USA to catch them unprepared and unfocused.
And it's Parrish finishing it off.
Parrish cleaning it up for his team, using his length to protect the play and get them the basket.
Falls on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Well, you want the ball in his hands. A real good offensive player.
We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4. Jordan no good on the free throw. NBA stars leading by 4. Pass to Aguirre. To the middle. Here's Thomas. Parrish. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Authority on display. Parrish beat everybody to the loose ball and then punched it down hard.
Here's Alford. He's guarded by Thomas, and it goes down 2 points. Concac's got his second bucket tonight.
The story of their offense so far has been just that, getting a number of looks from point-blank range. A big part of Team USA's strategy has to be making the NBA stars earn their looks. Nothing easy. If they give up quality shots, you know these pros are going to knock them down. So they've got to take away those easy, good looks. Really good rim protection, impacting the shot right there.
Yeah, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And the defensive effort like that, that's why they're trailing.
Exactly. Oof! You have to meet the offense's physicality. And they did not.
Yeah, because when you don't, this is what happens. They throw it right down in your face.
Jordan passes to Tisdale. It's hauled in by Bird. Coach, no question, Team USA is going to have to work overtime to effectively defend the NBA star.
Well, outworking the pros might just be the key. Team USA is full of energetic young guys. So all-out effort on that end could be the difference maker.
Paxson, he's checked in for the Stars. And Team USA making a change here as well. Perkins, he's checked in for Concacaf. The NBA stars have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4. That's good from Thomas.
Don't be fooled by his size and that smile. Thomas is as tough as nails and as feisty a competitor as you'll see. You really can't overstate how many exciting rising stars there are on this Team USA roster. Dynamic college athletes, many of whom already have big NBA expectations attached to them.
Here's Perkins. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Perkins got his first basket of the night.
And the D did all they could. Perkins just figured out how to stick it to him.
Bird right side. Yep, it counts. Bird's got the lead up to 10 now for the Stars. Guys like Perkins and Jordan and Ewing all seem like, to me, Clark, potential first-round picks.
And I agree, Kevin, and it's a very interesting thought to consider while you watch how they handle these NBA stars. I mean, in some ways, this is like a first real taste of pro competition for these guys.
Like, I could see Ewing going #1 overall, and I could see Jordan, for instance, going in the top 3 or 4 picks.
I don't have any arguments there.
Let's go to David Aldridge and see what he's picking up on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, I have found something that both teams' coaches agree on. They think that these games are the best possible way to prepare the Olympic team for international competition. The NBA stars are among, if not the best players in the world. So who better to challenge USA's skills and bring them closer together as a team? Back to you guys.
That's a good point. Thanks for that, D.A. Clark, any thoughts on these coaches' assessment?
Well, Kevin, I fully agree with them. I mean, there's no way you can agree with them. Playing against the top talent is really the best way to develop your own game and grow as a player. You know the old saying, iron sharpens iron as one man sharpens another.
Oh, I love it, Clark. Catching up on the changes for the Stars. Williams, he's checked in for Parrish. And McHale is subbed in for Aguirre. Jordan's shot is off. NBA stars leading by 9. Paxson with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. The offensive rebound. Bird. Buries it down low. Bird's got 14 points.
And Bird is so intelligent at reading shot trajectories, which is why he's able to grab offensive rebounds.
Here's Jordan. Second shot opportunity. Bird pulls it in. Bird's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Paxson. Here's McHale. That one a little long.
Solid defense down low, defending the rim.
Mullen kicks to Jordan. Down low. It's stolen by McHale. Here's Bird. Mullen with the defensive effort.
Not a strong finish there, resulting in a rare miss from him.
No good from Perkins. Here's Paxson. And once again off the mark by the Stars. And now Team USA on the break. Here's Perkins. And that one released in time, but no good.
Nice defense from McHale. Just fantastic on that side of the ball.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Stars out in front. They lead by 11. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Welcome back, everyone, for the second half of action in this exhibition game between Team USA and the NBA Stars. It has been a fun one so far.
What stood out to me after a full first half of play is the sense of competition out there on the floor. The NBA Stars aren't handling Team USA with kid gloves. They're giving their all.
Here's who Bo Matthews is starting the second half with. Michael Jordan is out there with Alford. Then it's Mullen. Then it's Tisdale. And it's Perkins in at the center position. Here's Jordan. And he banks in the layup. Jordan's got it back down to within single digits for Team USA. And Clark with Team USA, they don't seem to be holding anything back.
Without question, if these young guys are intimidated by playing against pros, they're not showing any signs of that. And, you know, it's not so easy to have to go up against the guys you're accustomed to looking up to, Kevin. That takes a lot of confidence.
A lot of guts, you're right. Here's Jordan. Perkins trying to break loose. Jordan can't get it to go. Second half is underway, and for the moment, it's the NBA Stars who are out ahead.
And, you know, Kevin, this is where Team USA will really be tested. I mean, because they have to maintain their focus, keep fighting, and keep their composure and confidence. Pros never give up on a game.
Yeah, this is a great challenge for Team USA. Here's Aguirre. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Aguirre's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, you pay so much attention to Bird, that opens things up for others.
Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for him.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
And that's Michael Jordan breaking the 20-point threshold. What a game he's having.
And when you're guarding him, you've got to fight over the top.
Lock and trail around the screen and deny the perimeter shot.
One half gone, Coach, and you have to admit Jordan has looked good matched up against some of these NBA stars.
Oh, absolutely. He's attacking when he wants and finding himself shots, showing no fear against some talented NBA defenders.
And the Stars making a change here. Ceasing's checked in. And Team USA making a change here as well. Koncak's checked in. Team USA trails by 13. Here's Jordan. Outside Mullen. Back to Jordan. Over Paxson. Offensive rebound. Pass to Alford. Here's Tisdale. Defended by Parrish. And it's out of bounds. Team USA able to retain possession here.
You know, deflections are key. They're big in this league. You want to be disruptive to the other team's offense.
Yeah, little tips like that, they can frustrate opponents.
Turner's checked in for Team USA. Here's Jordan. Here's Koncak. Kicks it out to Mullen. And there's the pass to Jordan. Bird against Turner. Here's Koncak. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Koncak's got 6.
You know, I find this an interesting challenge that all of these players have to deal with. Playing with a coach they're not quite familiar with. That can be more challenging than it seems when you haven't had a lot of practice time to build up a relationship there.
And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for Team USA. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Pass to Koncak. Back to Jordan. Passes it to Alford. Jordan inside. Guarded by Paxson. No good from Jordan. Mike, you can speak about this, but I've always thought it's an interesting dynamic when players have a new or temporary coach in control.
It's really all about respect. As a player, you have to respect what the coach is trying to do. And as a coach, you have to respect that the players aren't fully accustomed to your style and be patient with them.
That's right, communication key.
Stay aggressive. I don't ever like to see teams pump the brakes when they've got the lead. Stay aggressive, attack. A fantastic way to pad your cushion.
Absolutely. You know a run is coming. A little taste of NBA-level defense for Jordan there. He can't expect to get every look he wants. In some ways, this game between Team USA and the NBA stars is a classic matchup of youth versus experience. No one knows this game better than the NBA stars, but Team USA has such explosive athleticism.
Catching up on the changes for the NBA stars. Williams, he's checked in for Parrish. McHale comes in for Bird. And it's Reed in for Aguirre. Team USA also making some changes. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Koncak. And Person subbed in for Turner. Pass to Reed. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's speed. Paxson's got 3 assists tonight. So, Clark, if this is a battle of youth versus experience, which wins out?
Kevin, that's a hard call. It's tough to pick a favorite here. I mean, I think Team USA could surprise us by keeping the energy level high as this game wears on, but down the stretch, I tend to lean towards the experience of the veterans because they've been here and done this so many times before.
Yeah, they know how to finish strong.
Exactly. Shooting 2.
Tatanong ata ka, wait lang.
He's off on the first. Whitman is checked in for the NBA stars. And Team USA making a change here as well. Sam Perkins, he's checked in for Alford. And he's good on the second. NBA Stars leading by 17. Tipped away. There's the pass to Reed.
Chris Mullin.
Offense checked in for Team USA.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
And stolen by Jordan. Moving it up. Here goes Jordan right to the rim. What a slam.
And what a finisher Jordan is on these slams, putting on a show for the fans.
Paxson passes to Reed. Here's Whitman. Back to Williams. Pass to Whitman. And Ewing with the block.
Boy, Ewing using that size to make an impact on D. He loves coming up with the rejection.
You look at these NBA pros as this game continues to roll on, and you can really tell they just love to compete. None of them have to be here, but they relish the chance to test themselves against Team USA.
And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That's his third foul of the game. Woodson's checked in for the Stars. Thomas comes in for Paxson. And Team USA making a change here as well. Tisdale's checked in. Whitman against Mullen. Passes it to Reed. It's hauled in by Team USA. Ewing's got 4 rebounds in this game. I'm sure Team USA is very appreciative of the NBA Stars for taking the time to come play these games against them.
I could not agree with you more, Kevin. There'll be plenty of heartfelt thanks and handshakes after the game, though. Not while things are going on. Both of these teams are going to be playing their hearts out and competing at a high level.
What a great test.
Yeah.
Parrish is checked in for the NBA Stars. McGuire comes in for Whitman. And as we enter the home stretch of this contest, Clark, the NBA Stars are in command of the lead.
Well, the effort from Team USA has been good. They've been playing hard, but the NBA Stars just have that little bit of extra know-how, that veteran savvy, and that's helped them find the lead.
Jordan can't get it to go.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Yeah, if he's not there contesting it, they probably make it. His energy is just outstanding.
Team USA trails by 13. With the drive.
Loose ball foul. Roland Tisdale. Third personal foul. Fourth
The Stars
foul.
making a switch here. Bird's checked in.
On the court.
And the Stars have possession. They led by as many as 18 points. Pass to Parrish. Stars able to keep the ball here as it goes out of bounds. Here's Aguirre, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the NBA Stars lead by 15.
You know, every player wants to win a game they're playing in. But in this matchup, there's some extra pride and motivation on the line. These NBA Stars want to put the next generation in check. And Team USA wants to show us they're ready for the lead.
He ends the move with a whisper instead of a bang by going to the finger roll.
Team USA trails by 17. Jordan looking around. Kicks it out to Mullen. Back to Jordan. It's good. The assist that time from Mullen. Jordan's got 26 points. That pride on the line certainly has added some extra mic intensity to this game.
You can just see it in the eyes of the players, especially here late in the game. This game might not count for the record books, but these teams are hungry to prove that they can get the better of each other.
This has really been fun. Jordan down low. Parrish is there. It's good on the putback.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the NBA star. 15-point game. So it's the Stars now. The pass to Woodson. Back to Thomas.
That puts them over the foul limit with plenty of time left. They're going to have to be cautious now.
15 foul. Steve Alford taking 2 shots.
That's good from Thomas. Paxson, he's checked in for Woodson. And both free throws good for Thomas. And Team USA calling timeout here.
They're sending guys to the foul line way more than they should. You'd like to see better positioning defensively. You got to do your work early so you're not in position to foul.
Team USA trails by 17. Michael Jordan on the wing. To Tisdale. Stolen by Bird. Thomas passes to Aguirre. A shot's good from Parrish.
Nice vision by Aguirre, creating an easy scoring opportunity by finding the open man.
Well, as you can see, when you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
For sure. I mean, playing loose can help you and hurt you. It can cut both ways. I think they've got to tighten it up a little bit here.
Thomas passes to Aguirre. It's hauled in by Ewing. Ewing's got 7 rebounds in the game. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the turnover again by Team USA.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
A minute 50 left here in the second half. Paxson outside. Passes to Aguirre. Bird with it. Paxson outside. Pass to Aguirre. And here's Paxson. Here's Thomas. It's hauled in by Ewing. Ewing's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Back to Jordan. Stolen by Bird. Fast break. It's the NBA star. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Boy, I tell you what, the fight and determination of Isaiah Thomas is contagious, infectious. He's excellent at staying with the play and then finishing through the foul. For a little guy, he plays a lot bigger.
Catching up on the changes for the NBA stars. Williams, he's checked in for Parrish. Reed comes in for Aguirre, and it's Whitman in for Paxson. And the pass to Jordan. To the paint. It's deflected. Here's Concat. And the layup's good off the glass.
I like the feel that Contact has around the hoop.
46 seconds left in the second half. And here is Thomas. Pass to Whitman. To the inside. And now Team USA on the break. Jordan with the ball.
One guy who has been missing in action this game is Michael Jordan. And I think Team USA's current position really reflects that. They needed more from him.
Pulls it from 20. Whitman can't make it.
No surprise that one didn't go down. A low percentage shot usually misses.
As a coach, shots like that drive you nuts.
Back to Jordan. Misses. And so that'll do it. It's the NBA stars coming out on top over Team USA. Like an exciting game, but in the end, the pros take the win.
Well, some people might say this was the obvious outcome. But Team USA did put up a fight. They just couldn't overcome true Pro League caliber players.
Think this game is sort of a lesson that these young Team USA players, Clark, will hold on to?
No doubt. Absolutely.